Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Tim Stenovic along with Carol Masser. Let's take a look at some stocks on the move. We're joined by Bloomberg News equities reporter Natalia Kanijevic. Natalia, a lot happening in the after hours.
A lot. So let's start with some of the latest news on Warner Brothers. The ticker is WBD. Bloomberg News just reported that the company got a second round of bids today, including mostly cash offer from Netflix. So we're watching these two stocks. And Bloomberg sources told Bloomberg that bankers for Paramount, Skydance, and Comcast and Netflix worked over the long Thanksgiving weekend to improve this offer. We know that officially the company puts itself on sale in October. So this is kind of a development story, and we will see how this plays out. Maybe we'll hear more later this week.
Yeah, we know, this is something we've been following now for a while.
Everybody else was watching Netflix and HBO. The bankers were working.
Exactly. There were a lot of bankers busy over the weekend. They really were, because there's a lot of stuff that happened.
That's why they get paid the big bucks, Carol.
That is indeed. Hey, another name that we're watching in the aftermarket, MongoDB, and this one popping about 17% here. Let me just pull it up on my Bloomberg. Popping up about 16% as we speak here in the aftermarket. And this is because of the company's outlook, very upbeat.
Yeah, the company forecasts revenue for the fourth quarter. The guidance beat the average analyst estimate. The company sees revenue for the fourth quarter coming in between $665 to $670 million. The estimate was for $627 million.
Yeah, and this is a stock that's been on a tear in 2025. It's up about 41% year to date. So that's another one moving in the aftermarket. There was a big name that moved in the regular trade today.
Yes, since early morning, we've been following shares of Synopsys, the tickers SNPS. We see that the stock finished the day almost 5% higher. This is, of course, after news that NVIDIA invested about $2 billion. So it is one of the largest providers of software, and it's used by almost anyone who also designs chips. And as our very own Ed Ludlow pointed out earlier today, NVIDIA could use Synopsys as a kind of sales channel, because when clients would want to use Synopsys services, they could also use them together with NVIDIA chips. Keep in mind, guys, that the stock has been down by almost 14% through the end of last week. Today, we see a big gain.
So they got on a little bit
NVIDIA's
of a discount.
spending money everywhere.
Synopsys, the number one gainer in the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 today.
Okay, well, let's end on a stock in the red on the day today.
Uh-oh.
Shopify, the ticker is SHOP. The stock is down by almost 6%. This is another kind of reading on U.S. consumers today. We saw that Oppenheimer analysts told that the pace of spending at e-commerce company moderated through Sunday during this Black Friday period. They say that there was a 25% growth in sales, which in total was about $6.2 billion, but that was below consensus. I looked at another data from Adobe Analytics on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. They saw sales increase by 5 to 9%, down from 9 to 10% a year ago. So kind of a mixed picture on U.S. consumers.
Yeah, I feel like there's some hesitation, and we had a conversation about private credit specifically from the folks over at Oaktree, and just concerns about making some deals maybe in the consumer discretionary space, because worried about maybe some of the credit card debt defaults in particular. So, we'll see when everything is said and done.
Dana Telsey, too, weighing in on that a little earlier.
Yeah, but she seemed cautious.
I'd say glasses half full.
Yeah.
Cautiously optimistic.
She
said the retailers that are coming out with new stuff that people want, get people through the door, and the experiences. I was surprised to hear what she said about the coffee shops and the restaurants.
Yeah.
Is the Polo Bar the one that started it all?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I've never been. But Ralph's Coffee, Talia says. Which
Ralph's Coffee.
She would know.
Yeah, she would know. She does a lot of shopping, or so we hear.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.